Morning, guys. It's not okay to look like shit. How's that for a hook? Another vlog style video. I'm out on my morning walk, and there's a few things that I wanted to talk about that I happen to think are very, very important, and you should think too, especially if you want to reach your peak self at one point or another. This might come off as a bit vain, but vanity is a huge part of life, and it pivots into other areas of life that can protect your physical health, mental health, and emotional health. So I think it's important to touch on. There's a stigma. I don't want to get hit by a car. There's a stigma surrounding people that go overboard with trying to take care of themselves. And I don't understand why. It's like if people walk around and their hair is done and their skin is good and they're ripped and lean and in shape and not overweight, a lot of times they're automatically characterized as a douchebag. I thought it was a dog gonna jump out of the fucking bushes. They're automatically characterized as some kind of a douchebag. I don't see how that makes any kind of sense. I also don't think it's fair. I, for one, have been somebody that's taken care of his health to the best of his ability for a very, very long time now. I've also taken care of my body. I try to take care of my face, my hair, my skin, my overall appearance. It's very, very important to me. And it has helped me in a lot of the success I've seen in my life, in the kind of money that I've made, in the relationships that I've pieced together over the years and maintained over the years, and on the influence that I have on other people that might be struggling with this whole thing. So for me, and I can only speak for me, I've seen tremendous benefits from just taking care of myself. And the whole point of this video is to speak on why there's such a negative stigma surrounding people that take good care of themselves. And why, if you're one of the people that doesn't take care of themselves, if any of those reasons has to do with other people thinking you're a douchebag for doing so, you need to change the way that you're thinking and the way that you're acting, because you're only creating problems for yourself. Even if they haven't manifested yet, they will later in life in terms of health issues, and you're holding yourself back from your peak potential. This is a channel dedicated to health and wellness, getting into shape, and the simplicity around how easy it is to do that if you really just put your mind to it and do 2 or 3 things consistently over time. Put it like this: if you're somebody that walks around out of shape, overweight, potentially obese, what benefit is that providing to you in your life right now? I don't think you could come up with one good reason, with one good example, because there are none. You're taking away from your health, you're taking away from your confidence, you're taking away from your best sense of self, you're taking away from your potential attractiveness, you're taking away from the example you provide to others. If you have kids, the example you provide to them, and you're just taking away from the person that you could become, because we should want to be the very best that we can. You know, we're given one body and we got one shot at this. So why wouldn't you want to do everything you can to squeeze the shit out of what you were given? To me, it's kind of common sense to want to do that. If you do take care of your body starting now, as you get older, the likelihood that you're going to run into health issues is significantly lower. This is statistically proven. If we move away from the physical part and we go into the mental part, if you're in better shape, if you look better, you're gonna feel better about yourself. And this is gonna move into your emotional health. This is also gonna move into your relationships with other people, how comfortable you are with talking to other people, how good you are with talking to other people, how sure of yourself that you feel when communicating with other people, which is going to lead to better relationships, which is going to lead to better opportunities, which is going to lead to more money. And it all starts with taking care of yourself, something that a lot of people look down upon. You know, a lot of times you'll be in a situation where the company you keep is wrong. You have friends that are out of shape, they look and feel like shit and they think it's okay. Sometimes you're in situations where your family is out of shape, they look and feel like shit and they think it's okay. And they can influence you, because the people that you surround yourself with, you're most likely to end up like them, which is why you want to make sure that you separate yourself from people that don't benefit you and your goals in life. Here's what it comes down to. You need to take care of yourself because your life will be better because of it. I've had clients over the years that spent their entire life prior to working with me looking and feeling like shit. And it directly reflected upon their life and the kind of life that they were living. And as soon as they made just small, subtle changes in their life that they implemented every day over time, it completely changed their life for the better. This is a vain world. People judge you based on the way that you look. But you shouldn't base your decision to want to look and feel better on what other people think of you. You should do it because you want to be better and you want to be the best version of yourself. But we're kidding ourselves if we think that it doesn't affect the way that people look and treat us, because it does. And I think in life, being that it's so difficult to begin with and so unfair to begin with, we probably want to give ourselves the very best chance of living the best we can. And that just starts with taking care of ourselves. And it's not an issue to want to look your best. We're not all born looking like Brad Pitt. I would know. I wasn't either. But it doesn't mean that we don't have direct control over things that we can do on a daily basis to improve the way that we look and feel. If any of what I'm saying happens to fit you and what you're going through in your life, I'm going to give you a little bit of homework that you can start doing on a daily basis that I guarantee you in just 7 days will make you feel better about yourself than you do now. You're going to start by waking up every day, and when you wake up, you're going to make your morning exactly what you want it to be. You have a lot of gurus that set specific standards as to what your morning should be like, or nothing in life is going to work. That's bullshit. Your job is to make your morning exactly what you want it to be, even if it's just silence in your living room. I sit with my coffee in the living room and my guitar. That's what I do every morning. That sets the pace for the rest of my day and gives my day the best chance of being successful. But for you, maybe that's not what you want. For you, maybe you want to sit and read. For you, maybe you want to get up and take a walk. For you, maybe you just want to sit in silence. For you, maybe you want to jump into the gym the first thing in the morning. For you, maybe you want to take an ice bath. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But make your morning what you want it to be, and that's step one. Step two, make sure to get in some kind of movement in the day. I know this seems totally common sense, but most people don't do it. And when you start your day doing things that make you feel like shit, there's a high probability that you're gonna have a shitty day. So start your day correctly. Get in some movement and choose better foods that you put into your body. If you're just looking to lose weight, I'm not gonna bullshit you. The truth is, you can eat whatever you want. As long as you find yourself in a net calorie deficit, you'll lose weight even if you chug down mayonnaise. But that doesn't mean it's gonna make you feel good. You want to feel good. And the way that you feel good is by eating foods that contribute to that. Natural foods, steak, eggs, oats, potatoes, Greek yogurt, standard shit. It could be whatever you want. Mix and match any way you want it. But just eat the right things. And number three, start a weight training regimen. Why? Because you want to change your body composition. Why? Because as you change your body composition and you look better, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel sexier. You're going to feel better walking up to that girl you like. You're going to feel better walking into that job interview because you feel confident you're going to get the job. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, if you look like you do, that's going to help you a lot more than if you don't. Trust me when I tell you. It's about confidence. The way that you look will project your confidence that you feel within yourself onto other people, which is going to have them treat you better, which is going to give you a better life. I know this was a big ramble, but it's stuff that I feel passionate about, and then I know that it works. So what's the worst that can happen? Just give it a try. If you guys enjoyed any of this or found it useful, like and subscribe for more.